remains lit. Two red desk lamps hold their low circles across the tables. Tall windows face the dark dome beyond the corridor. Nothing is being prepared for visitors tonight. Past the catalog drawers, the upper stacks remain still. A vent keeps one even breath along the ceiling. No page is being checked now. Near the entrance arch, a brass stand holds a museum map under glass. Its corners remain fixed beneath round screws. No finger traces a route there. A rope barrier hangs between two dark posts. Its cord keeps one curve. No clasp is lifted tonight. Along the central table, reference books remain open where they were left. Their cream pages hold pale blocks of diagrams and notes. No hand turns them. A magnifying glass rests near one margin beside a pencil tray. Its lens keeps a dull red reflection. Nothing is examined now. At the first window, a narrow stool stands under the star charts. Its wooden seat remains clear in the lamp glow. No coat is folded there. Beyond the pane, the dome roof shows one pale arc against the sky. The metal remains cold and dark. No panel opens there. On the left wall, card drawers run in a row beneath a shelf. Small brass poles catch the light one after another. No drawer slides out. Typed labels remain centered in their frames. The letters stay sharp. No card is removed tonight. Near the atlas case, a long ladder rests against the upper shelves. Its wheels remain turned inward on the rail. No rung is touched. A folded dust cloth hangs from one side hook. Its edge remains straight. Nothing shakes it loose. At the center desk, an angle-poised lamp stays lowered over a marked page. The red shade keeps the light close to the paper. No new line appears. A fountain pen lies beside a capped inkwell. Its nib remains clean. No ink darkens the sheet. Beyond the side door, the narrow corridor to the dome remains dim. Floor tiles keep one faint line from the wall lights. No step enters there. A metal sign reads, "Staff access only," beside the handle. Its surface remains flat. No key turns under it. From the high shelves, dark bindings look down in ordered bands of brown and blue. Gold titles remain thin and steady on the spines. No volume leans free. A strip of shadow lies between the top shelf and the molding. It remains unbroken. No dust falls through it. At the chart cabinet, one drawer sits fully closed beneath a row of brass frames. Constellation names remain printed on ivory tabs. No section opens. A rolled sky map rests in the side tray under two ribbon ties. The paper stays curled. No knot is loosened there. Near the rear wall, a globe of the moon stands beneath a clear cover. Its craters hold soft gray shapes under the red light. Nothing rotates it. A tiny brass plate at the base shows the maker's name. The letters remain clear. No thumb brushes the edge. From somewhere beyond the dome corridor, One relay gives a light click, not sharp, not repeated. Then the library returns to its held quiet. The lamps keep their circles. The shelves remain unchanged. At the second table, a stack of copied observation logs rests beneath a paperweight. Their corners stay aligned in a neat, pale block. No sheet is lifted. A ruler lies beside them across a folded blotter. Its edge keeps one straight line. Nothing shifts it aside. On the far shelf, glass jars hold old lenses in padded rings. The rims remain clear behind their labels. No lid turns. A polishing cloth remains folded beside the jars. Its fabric stays smooth. No hand reaches down. At the window latch, dry rain marks remain on the outer pane above the stone sill. They catch a faint line from the nearest lamp. No cloth wipes them away. Beyond them, the dome keeps its dark curve over the sleeping roofline. The museum grounds remain empty. No late visitor crosses the terrace. Inside the card index, hundreds of stars remain arranged by name and number. The drawers keep their patient order. No search begins. At the reading rail, a brass plaque reads, "Please return items to desk." Its surface remains warm with old polish. No book rests against it now. Nothing begins. Nothing ends. The observatory library keeps its late arrangement under the red desk lamps, quiet and exact, while the dark dome waits beyond the corridor. Near the side shelf, a tray of sharpened pencils remains beside a square eraser. Their points stay even in one calm row. No note is made. A weathered notebook rests beneath the tray with its elastic band in place. The cover remains shut. Nothing opens it tonight. At the final table, one chair stands a little farther back than the others. Its position remains unchanged in the low red light. No hand returns it to the line. The open books remain where they were left. The dome corridor stays dark beyond the side door. Morning has not reached the windows yet. Beyond that side door, the corridor to the dome keeps its narrow line. Wall lamps remain low above the tiles. No step enters there. At the threshold, a rubber mat lies square against the stone. Its edges remain flat. No dust is carried over it. Along the corridor wall, framed eclipse photographs hang in a measured row. Their dark circles remain centered under the glass. No frame tilts. Small brass captions sit beneath them in one pale line. The names remain readable. No finger follows them now. Near the first alcove, a cabinet of spare bulbs stands with its door shut. Labels remain fixed across the shallow drawers. No handle is pulled. A service torch hangs from one side hook beside the frame. Its strap keeps a loose loop. Nothing lifts it free. At the end of the passage, the dome door remains sealed under a heavy wheel latch. Its paint keeps a worn gray sheen in the wall light. No hand turns it. A warning plate reads, "Authorized Authorized staff only at eye level. The letters remain sharp. No key reaches the lock below. Back in the library, the red desk lamps continue across the open books. The pages keep their pale diagrams. The pen remains by the capped inkwell. At the second table, the copied logs remain under their paperweight. The ruler stays across the blotter. No sheet is drawn loose tonight. Near the moon globe, the clear cover keeps one dim reflection of the nearest lamp. Gray craters remain still beneath it. Nothing rotates there. The brass maker's plate stays bright at the base. Its screws remain fixed. No thumb touches the edge. On the upper shelves, dark bindings continue in ordered bands above the ladder rail. Gold titles hold their thin lines in the red light. No volume leans forward. A gap between two atlases remains narrow and dark. It does not widen. It does not close. At the chart cabinet, the rolled sky map remains under its ribbon ties. The paper stays curled. No knot loosens. Ivory tabs continue in their row across the drawer fronts. Names of constellations remain printed there. No search begins at the brass poles. From beyond the dome door, no mechanism wakes inside the roof. No slit of night appears. No wheel begins to turn. Only the corridor lamps remain between the library and the sealed round room. Their light stays low. Their hum stays mild. At the outer pane, the dry rain marks remain above the sill. The dome beyond keeps its dark curve over the roofline. No terrace light brightens there. Lower down, the museum grounds remain empty around the stone path and hedges. No guard crosses the court. No late van enters the drive. In the card index, hundreds of names remain arranged by number and alphabet. The drawers stay shut. The labels stay centered. The brass pulls catch the lamp glow one after another, and then let it go. Nothing interrupts the line. Nothing reaches in to search among the stars tonight. At one lamp base, dust rests by the shade. It stays still. No mote stirs. At the final table, the chair that stands slightly back remains where it was left. Its shadow stays soft on the floorboards. No hand returns it to the line. The open books remain under red light. The chart drawers remain closed. Morning has still not reached the windows. Near the atlas stand, a brass compass rests in a felt-lined tray. Its needle remains dark under the red light. No hand tests it. A note card beside the tray shows one accession number in ink. The line remains clear. No second number is added. At the far window, the latch keeps a thin reflection above the stone sill. The pane remains cold. No curtain covers it. Beyond the glass, the dome roof keeps the same quiet arc over the sleeping wing. No slit opens there. No mechanism wakes before dawn. On the nearest open page, a printed orbit diagram remains under the lamp. The circles hold their fine black lines. No margin note joins them. A paper slip lies under the blotter edge. It stays hidden by half. No one pulls it free.